Hello, friends. Andrew here at Unlimited Singing Bowls, and we're going to do a sound healing for you with this great set of crystal bowls that we've intuited what it does energetically, and we're going to call it the spirit of DNA. When we say that, please note we're not offering any, you're going to heal your DNA on any level of medical or physical realm. We're not making any claims for that. What we're talking about here is the spiritual nature of your DNA. If you start from the premise that we're all energy, even our physical bodies are energy, the room is energy, sound is energy, light is energy, then DNA has an energy to it too. Your genetic code has an energy to it. What's interesting about that energy is it is passed down through history. And it's also changed through history. That's why, 23andMe or all this stuff can go, oh, we looked at your DNA and we've traveled all the way back, and, you had a mom that was a great-great-grandma that was Danish and a great-great-grandfather that was Indonesian. I don't care, they lean a little European right now, but everywhere, and they can travel it all back like, oh, all your ancestors came from this quadrant of India. Because the DNA has a history. But what also it is the DNA has a history, okay? I can use an example from me. I have a lot of Jewish ancestry in this DNA. And while it wasn't around in Germany at that time during, let's say, the Holocaust, there was a history of Jews, or anyway, there's a lot of the energetic signature, the spiritual signature that got passed down in this particular body's DNA line had fear or hopelessness in it that I've worked on over the course of time. If you were, Native American, maybe if you've run away from anything. Other things, there might be something in your DNA line, for example, that there was, maybe you found an ancestor that was a very wealthy business person or a king, or if you got very specific about it. And that energy of the DNA might be in there. Like, it's very easy for me to make money, or it's very easy for me to do this or that. You are a spirit who's incarnating in this body, but you're using this body. You know what you're getting. It's like you don't just always have a tabula rasa. Your genetic code carries spiritual information too. So it could be something like, oh, my genetic line has a tendency to breast cancer. My genetic line has a tendency to have red hair, whatever it is. And maybe I chose this genetic line because we always were very proud of it. We always lived to 90 and whatever. It's all good. There's no judgment on any of this. But suppose you're wanting to work through something. Well, if you can work the energy of the DNA, the energy of your genetic line, and there are many ways to do it. We're going to do a very simple one today. You can start to allow more of you as a spirit to come in. And I'm not offering any medical advice. I'm not offering, it's not a cure or whatever, but, you can bring more light into your body. You can do whatever it is there. So we're going to talk about it. So when I play these bowls, I want you, if you can, to lean back, close your eyes, breathe, kind of just breathe and catch your breath. You can breathe because you have DNA that created a body. Maybe you have DNA from a side of the family you are totally disgusted with. It's okay. We'll heal all that. The goal of it is to allow yourself, when you close your eyes and relax, to just imagine for yourself, behind your eyes, imagine for yourself a representation of DNA for you, or a symbol that represents it. And it's your DNA. And what you'd like you to do is to imagine it connected to the center of the planet. You can even just pull out one cell from your body, any cell, just imagine it and ground that cell and let the DNA of that cell ground. And as we're playing, I want you to imagine the energies that you as a spirit who has your body, who is spirit in your body, are releasing the parts of that DNA energetic signature, the energy behind it, the history, that you don't need out, and allowing the divine light to fill it up. If you work with angels, you can have them help you. If you work with spirit guides, if you just want to connect to God and go, God, help me revivify, help me enlighten, open up this family line genetics that I've carried with. You know, if you want to, and please, you can even ask, not just releasing the bad stuff, but also strengthening the strong stuff of why you took that body. We all have a reason why we went into a family. Maybe you chose it because you wanted to be a great volleyball player. Maybe you chose it because you wanted to be a really smart mathematician. There are different energetic level signatures, different energetic level signatures in there. Sorry about that mumble. I'm going to start playing now because you've heard enough of my voice. Thank you for letting me help you with this today. Sound energy to help release that which is ready to leave the spiritual component of your DNA. You're not going to hurt anything. You're only going to release what you're ready to release. You're not going to turn yourself into a fraud DNA or anything like that. Say hello to that light energy that's going to come in, that you bring into that image of your cell, your DNA. ask the light to take out ancient relatives you don't even know that may be in that DNA that got it frozen at a certain level. Maybe you had relatives that died in the plague, or ancestors that died in the plague in the 1300s, 1400s. Have them release that. Maybe you had a grandparent who was really a very strong atheist, and you don't work that way anymore. You want more spiritual light in your body. It's okay to release it. Let the healing energy of the sound mix with the healing energy of the light. Let them work together. And you can sit back and do nothing, but just let the light and the sound work. You don't have to do anything. Just ask. Just ask for it. And say hello to that new vibration in that image of the DNA. Even if you can't see it, just say hello to it and see what you feel. See what you feel or hear or know or see back. For example, for me, I'm releasing some more terror from my family. Their genetic line. I didn't live through the terror, but people did, and it was left in the DNA's signature, the energetic signature. There it goes. I'm starting to feel lighter. So say goodbye. Take a moment to say goodbye to whatever you're releasing. And say hello to what's coming in. For me, it's a stronger connection to trust of the universe. Thanks for letting me share this with you. And if you need to do this again, please come back and do it. It's always good to keep healing that because it lets you bring in more of you, more of your light into your body. Thanks.